Now, one thing we're going to do first is talk about how we number the fingers in your left hand. So your left hand, we're going to number all of the fingers, but not include the thumb. So if you played piano before, this might be a little bit different. We don't count the thumb. So your number 1 finger is your pointer finger, number 2 is your middle finger, number 3 is your ring finger, and number 4 is your pinky finger. And on the neck, the frets we're going to use are numbered starting with when the string is played open, it's considered 0, and then the first fret is here, the second fret is here, and the third fret is here. For now, we're only going to be using the first 3 frets. So the first chord you're going to make is E minor. And what you're going to do is take your number 1 finger and put it on the second fret of the A string. Then you're going to take your number 2 finger and put it on the second fret of the D string. And when you're making chord shapes, you want to keep your hand round. I like to think of it as holding like a baseball or an apple or something round, so that my thumb is on the back of the neck, pushing in, giving me the leverage to push the strings down. Now, a lot of beginners are surprised by how hard you have to push the strings into the neck to make them sound. If you're not pushing hard enough, you'll hear this kind of buzzing sound. What we're looking for is a clean sound like this. So you want to push straight into the neck with your thumb on the back, pushing down and gripping hard. And here's what an E minor chord sounds like. You're going to strum all 6 strings with your right hand, like that. And that's an E minor chord. Now the next chord you're going to play is G. To make a G chord, take your 2 smallest fingers, which are fingers 3 and 4, and put them on the 2 smallest strings, which are E and B, on the 3rd fret, like this. Then take your middle finger and reach all the way to the big E on the 3rd fret. Finally, take your number 1 finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the A string. This makes a G chord. Now, a common thing with G chords when you're starting out is to want to have your knuckles bend like this. The trouble with that is that you end up touching the strings underneath where you're trying to hold down, and you won't get as clean of a sound on the string. So try and keep the knuckles rounded, and just be patient. It takes some strength in your hand to be able to hold these chords.